Hello there, this is Roach's Spirit's Garden, and this is DODONPACHI Dai Ou Jou on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know how to say the name. Dai Ou Jou, Dai Ou Jou, Jou? I don't know how to pronounce that. This is an M2 Shot Triggers release of a game that originally came out on the PS2 and arcade, I believe. And it's a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up in the DODONPACHI lineage of games. Here we have a nice watercolor style painting of a girl hugging a drowning spaceship. Why this spaceship is drowning, I don't know, because spaceships don't have lungs as far as I understand it. But this woman here does have long fingernails. Right, the game is a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up where you can pick two types of aircraft from the off. This is my first go. Looks like the blue ship is not available in this version of the game. The blue ship is usually your wide shotted ship. The red ship here is your narrow shotted ship, not your shitted shop, which I was almost going to say. And looks like we've got standard DODONPACHI style gameplay. It's a bullet hell game where you collect medals, where you dodge incoming whack. You press a button to use your powerful beam weapon to take down bosses and enemies, and increase a score multiplier. I've never been very good at increasing the hit count on this game. I think you have to play it a lot, and I mean a lot, to understand where to chain enemies to get yourself in the thousands of hits, because you can do that. On this cartridge there are, I'm assuming it's on the cartridge anyway, there are replays of people who are good at playing the game, which you can then jump in on and kind of take over. And their hit rates are ridiculous. I don't know how they got to them. The first couple I tried were on bosses, and the bosses were angry for some reason. The amount of shit they were throwing at my face. I died there. The hitbox on this spaceship is tiny. It might even be a single pixel, and yet they still killed me with sheer volume of flak. Right, here we have the boss. The bosses in this game are pre-rendered. A lot of the backgrounds and sprites, in general, seem to be ripped from DODONPACHI. Like this background here, this planet background, this looks like the second level of DODONPACHI to me, just recoloured. So, not only is this game high action, but it's thrifty with its backgrounds as well, which is very pleasing. Now this is quite an expensive import if you buy it from an importer. It's about 50 quid. If you buy it directly from Amazon Japan, it's less than that, but not by a huge margin, maybe 10 cheaper. But because it's DODONPACHI and I'm a shoot 'em up fan, I plumped for it. I potentially bought Osman at the same time, just to get free delivery, because I wasn't quite at the threshold for free delivery. You can find my Osman review elsewhere, but we're looking at DODONPACHI now. Because this is an M2 game, the menu system is nightmarish, and also it tries to connect to the internet at every available opportunity, which is incredibly frustrating for me because I can't read Japanese, so I don't know what it's doing. But here we've got some screen options, look. Obviously you can play it in Tate mode if you want. You can spin it around thusly, and it moves all your bars around. But because this is a YouTube channel, I'm going to play it horizontally, so the window in the middle is tiny. We've got all the gadgets running outside. Oh, we've got a software update. I'm playing, the version of the game I just played there was 1.0. It's updated itself to, if we start it'll tell me, come on. It's updated itself to version number Don't know, didn't tell me, did it? Might tell me on the title screen. Can you see that anywhere there? Can you see a version number anywhere there? There's some interesting text here. Yes, please do F off. This game takes ages to load. So a couple of the M2 games, the last couple of M2 games actually, taken bloody forever to load. Right, what version are we on? It should say here somewhere, should it not? Oh, my eyesight's so poor I didn't pick it up, maybe. Anyway, since recording this video, and this is my first go, I have played super easy mode and completed the game first time because, as the name suggests, it is super easy. The final boss is about as hard as the first boss I just faced in the previous game in super easy mode, which means it is pretty sedate. But it's a good way to see all of the game if you're shit at it like me. We have a practice mode here where you can go to checkpoints in each stage. Arcade challenge. I always like this on M2's games. This is cool, so you can practice specific areas of the game to get good, to help you in your quest for 1 credit clear of DODONPACHI. And it's a brilliant little addition, I like that. I'm not sure if that was in the original PS2 version, but I've heard the PS2 version was quite progressive in that way, and it probably had stuff like that in it. The PS2 version also came with a kind of high-level play DVD, which showed you all the secrets. Maybe that someone's uploaded that to the internet, the interwebs, I don't know, but it might be worth a watch. So there you go, let's start the next challenge. Oh, it's the same challenge again. No, it just overlaps slightly. At the end of this video, I can't get out of this mode. The menus are so irritating on M2's games, or impenetrable to English speakers with no kind of logical thought process. I have to reset the game to get out of this game mode, which is not ideal, is it? Because it takes bloody ages to load for some reason. So, yeah, it's a nice playing version of DODONPACHI. I don't know how accurate it is to the original PS2 or arcade release of this game. I'm assuming it's fairly bloody similar because M2 are godlike in that regard. We've got some operatic tunes. That's all cool. If you like DODONPACHI or DONPACHI to any degree, you'll be familiar with this and you'll enjoy it. It's a bullet hell shmup with detailed graphics. Beautiful. Right, am I still playing like the arcade thing? Am I? Because this section seems to be going on for freaking ages if I am. And I haven't died yet, which is surprising. Maybe it's going to stop before the boss. Oh, nearly bit the bullet then. Oh, okay, maybe not. Yes, I am still playing the checkpoint part. Did alright that time. Didn't get a very good hit rate, but I'm going to challenge the boss. Oh, beautiful. I'm not so sure about the pre-rendered graphics for the bosses. I've got a level with you. I've never been a pre-rendered graphics fan, but the gameplay's alright, isn't it? So that's all that counts. Is it? No, I do like nice visuals as well. Being a bit of an art whore that I am. Oh, something just beeped. What happened? I got a beep. Don't know. I can't look at the game and look at the widgets, gadgets and smidgets at the side of the screen at the same time to see what the hell's going on. So it's basically useless, isn't it, all that crap at the side, because there's no way you're going to look at that and dodge these bullets at the same time unless you've got the eyes of a spider and 3 brains. Whoa, look at the dodging. Oh yeah, you love me now, don't you? Oh, I've got a hyper shot. Even like hyper shot to the face, but then who does? Yes, this is an enjoyable game. I've played it quite a bit more after this video. I still can't get through the menus with any level of consistency. I still find them impenetrable and frustrating. But the core gameplay is tidy. I like it. I like it a lot. So there we go. There's DODONPACHI Dai Ou Jou. I can never remember the name of it. It's like, it's easier to say Donpachi Resurrection or DODONPACHI. This Dai Ou Jou thing, apart from having 3 syllables, is unrecognisable to me as a sentence. Don't know what it means. Probably means something like rock hard game, but I don't know that for a fact. Look at these tanks. Oh, those tanks spitting bullets. They're pink bullets. I've got a feeling you can get rid of the pink bullets with your hypergun, and the blue bullets though you can't. This is some of this stuff is ripped directly from DODONPACHI from the 90s. So this game came out in originally in sort of 2002-ish. It's borrowing graphics from 1997 or 6 or something. Talk about cheap ass bastards. Go on, talk about them. No, don't bother. Okay. Is it worth 40 quid? Well, depends how much you like 2D shooters, I suppose. It looks kind of groovy in Tate mode. It's a cave game. Those things conspire as being niche, therefore expensive. Ooh, look, I've got a chubby helicopter attacking me. I can't answer the question of whether it's worth 40 quid or not. To me it is. I can't blanket recommend it to people though. This mode is cool, but I think a lot of people will get fairly... Well, unless you're a shoot 'em up fan, you're not going to be engaged with this. It's one game with a few different modes, and it is a hard game, especially if you're not used to bullet hell shooters. It's hard to get your head around how to play it effectively, and I don't think I've done that yet. But then I've had DODONPACHI for years and I'm still not very good at it. But I do enjoy the heck out of it. It is an enjoyable game for me. So therefore, DODONPACHI games are always going to be on my to-buy list. Right. Well, that's the first look. If it offends me in any way whatsoever, after living with it for a while, I'll let you know. But from what I can see thus far, it's a cool game and sort of enjoyable. In a masochistic, this game's going to kick your ass type of way. Now you can do a hyper beam with this chunky laser as well, but I haven't shown that yet. But it is in there. It's in there, people. Like a super chunky laser, not like I've got a chunky laser and I powered it up with a bomb, but there's a hyper chunky laser as well. You get a chunky laser so thick and luxurious that you don't want any other type of laser ever. Oh, it's beautifully thick and chunky, and it's sort of a purpley colour. Oh, lovely. Right then, on that, I'm going. Bye.